Hi again, everybody. Welcome back to another video. And today, I had an interesting challenge that I want you guys to try. And before I get started, I just want to say I'm kind of sorry I couldn't post a video for a while. I had a lot of stuff going on, but I'm trying to make up for that today. So anyway, let's get started. So what I have today for you guys to do, I've made a challenge to see if you guys can guess the mob that I'm thinking of based on a few hints. The first hint is how the mob reacts to water. The second hint is where the mob is found in what dimension. The third hint is if it spawns naturally. And the fourth hint is just a little something extra I thought I should tell you guys about the mob. And I'm probably forgetting something, aren't I? And also how much damage it deals. So anyway, let's get started. So this first mob I'm thinking of, how it reacts to water, it cannot drown. Most mobs in the game will drown after a little while, but this mob will not drown. It will just stay under the water and not drown. This mob is found in the Nether, and it naturally spawns. Naturally spawns means that you don't have to do something to make it spawn. Like a phantom spawns when you don't sleep for 3 nights. You have to not sleep for the phantom to spawn. But this mob will spawn on its own. It can deal up to 12 damage, which is a decent amount of damage. And an interesting thing about it is it is higher than 2 blocks. Most hostile mobs that I'm thinking of, they are like about 2 blocks tall usually, except for creepers. They're a little shorter. But this mob is higher than 2 blocks, which is really interesting. So if you guys can't think of this mob by now, then pause the video. I'm about to show you. The first mob I was thinking of is the Wither Skeleton. The Wither Skeleton, it cannot drown. It'll just float underwater. It is 2.5 blocks tall. It's taller than me, as you can see right here, which is really interesting. I don't know why I did it that way. I'll show you guys if you can't drown too real quick. This guy could just float down here. That's not tall enough, huh? Will you go down a block? Thank you. You can just stay down here forever and not drown at all. And he's found naturally in nether fortresses. And if I was in survival, it would deal 12 damage. And yeah, I'm gonna get myself to get rid of the mobs once I'm done with them real quick. Excuse me, Mr. Wither Skeleton. Sorry, I need to clear you out for the next mob. Thank you. I've always liked the head advancement. Anyway. Get you too. There we go. I'll get rid of his drops real quick. Well, he dropped his Wither Skeleton skull. Nice. Wish I could have that in my survival world right now. Okay, anyway, back to it. So that is the first mob on our list. And the next mob, it's gonna be a bit tricky, but you'll realize it and you'll be kind of sad. You'll see in a minute. So how it reacts to water, this mob will drown, but it will change into a different mob when it drowns. So that is really different. Some mobs have variations, like a skeleton and a stray, but this mob will change into a different mob when it drowns. So that's really interesting. It is found naturally in the overworld, but it also is found not naturally in the nether and the end when your game is set on hard difficulty. And you guys are probably very confused right now. This is definitely the hardest mob on the list. If you get this, I'll be very impressed. It deals up to 4.5 damage, which is not very much. And a variation of it is the rarest mob in the entire game. So that's a bit tricky. I'll leave it here so you guys can pause it and look at these hints. And the mob was, if you're ready, the zombie. So when a zombie drowns, it will turn into a drowned, which is weird, but the baby zombies drown. I don't even know how baby zombies work. I'm gonna get rid of the baby zombie real quick. Okay, now zombie, will you like drown, please, eventually? We'll come back to this guy at the end of the video. He'll drown eventually and turn into a drone. I think. Won't you, dude? I hope he does. That's what he's supposed to do, anyway. I'll leave him there for now. He'll eventually turn into a drone. And the variation of this mob is the rarest mob in the game. It is a baby zombie villager with full diamond armor and an iron sword riding a chicken. I know that guy's already turned into a drown. Let's go check it out. Yep, here he is. He is drowned and turned into a drown. Yep. It works. So that's that. And you guys might be wondering the hard difficulty that he can be in the end and in the nether. It's because if you kill certain types of mobs in different dimensions in hard difficulty, it can sometimes spawn in zombie reinforcements, which is really interesting. I didn't know that till a while after I started playing Minecraft. So that's really cool. So that is definitely the hardest one on the list, and I think you all are gonna get this last one most likely. If you've played much Minecraft, you're probably gonna get it. This mob will drink a potion while in water. And you guys probably are already having guesses right now. I'm not going to say much. It is found in the overworld. This is probably the trickiest hint. It can spawn naturally or manually. And it deals up to 6 damage. And it is the only mob that can drink potions. You all probably are thinking of it. I'm just going to go ahead and show you guys. Where I put the spawn egg for that thing. And you guys know what it is. Yep. The witch. The witch, when it's in water, it'll drink a potion of water breathing. See, he's drinking the potion of water breathing, and he now has the water breathing effect on him. And see, he's drinking a potion of healing right now, too. He's the only bomb that can drink potions. Which is also really interesting. And the thing about the naturally and manually spawning, though, is that he can spawn in raids. And you are the one who drinks the ominous bottle and spawns him in raids. And poison potions he throws at you just 6 damage. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed that video. I'm sorry it's kind of short. And thank you very much for watching if you watched all the way to the end. And signing off for now. God bless.